Mr. Mthembu, thank you very much for your time. How confident are you that today's council meeting in eThekwini will go ahead successfully and indeed confirm this mayor?
No, good morning, Xoli. Good morning to your viewers. As the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, first of all, we want to appreciate the cooperation between the province and national. That is an indication of a unitary organization, that when the province takes decision, of course, it is clear that there is no contradiction between itself and the national. And of course, we are confident that the meeting is going to take place based on the cooperation, because also we must extend our appreciation regardless of the confusion in the process, but the cooperation from the ex-mayor and the cooperation from the people who were involved in this situation, I think they have risen above everything and put the ANC first and the people. So I think the meeting of today is going to go very well, as we expect as the ANC.
When you speak about cooperation from the ex-mayor, Zandile Gumede, are you really sure that she is cooperating with you? What about the court process that is still in play, unless you tell me it has been rescinded?
Well, I think that for court issues, we'll leave it to court to decide and handle those matters. We are going to be handling the political part, which of course, as you know, that the people of eThekwini in particular, they gave the ANC the mandate to ensure that speed up service delivery, change their lives, and attend to other issues that affect our citizens.
Let me ask you this question, Mr. Mthembu. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry to interrupt. Let me ask this question. Right. Has Zandile Gumede given a definitive decision that she is not going to go back to office, or she's not fighting to go back to office?
Not at all, not at all. The meeting because you must remember that the provincial officials and the DSG, Deputy Secretary General, they met with Comrade Zandile, and of course she raised issues which I think the leadership listened to, and of course find that of course we need to move on and then consolidate. Of course, cooperate with each other, because as much as the ANC find that Zandile must be changed as a mayor, but it doesn't take away that she's a comrade of the ANC, and of course she's a seasoned comrade who must be able to understand the movement, that now and again the organization will take decisions. Some of the decision will be in the favor of a particular individual, some will not be in a favor. So that's how we live in the organization, because the ANC is a dynamic organization. So therefore, I don't think she's finding it difficult to cooperate with the ANC.
She's a seasoned cadre, but she's embarrassed the leadership in KwaZulu-Natal and the party at large by deciding to rescind her resignation letter. Will there be any disciplinary measures against her?
Not at all, not at all. As cadres of the organization, of course, we'll react in different ways in certain circumstances. But it's for the organization also to determine whether we assist those leaders to cooperate and cope with the situation that that particular individual is facing with. So I think it's for us to ensure that as a movement, we make everybody understand. That's why, as an organization, particularly in KwaZulu-Natal, we are focusing on the program of renewal, because that is a decision of the ANC that we need to renew ourselves. Don't take for granted that, no, I've been in the ANC, so I understand, because time changes now and again. Right. So therefore, as an ANC, the solution it's not only the solution to discipline people, but what we do, it's also orientate them, make them understand that time changes, and they need to also equip themselves with the changing times in the organization, not changing the culture of the organization, but understand that we're operating now in a different terrain than before. So I think that those are the direction we're taking as the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal.
Mr. Mtembu, I thank you very much for making the time to talk to us this morning.